It's Wednesday today. Oh, it's Wednesday. Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer. Probably looking a bit shattered and tired. It's been a very strange couple of days with technical issues with the new boat and of course our transfer and everything. We had a fantastic day yesterday. Hopefully we covered it all right. But other things have happened with the heating on our boat, and in the end, or rather the lack of heating, we had to call out the engineer, and he came last night to sort out the heating because we'd had 2 nights without heating, and within half an hour of him leaving and sorting out, I think he put on an alternator belt on the boat to fix the heating, but it turns out half an hour later, after we'd gone at about 10:30, something like that, it turns out the heating went off again. We only noticed just as we were, it sort of warmed up the cabin, but we only noticed just as we were sort of saying goodnight to each other and heading off, and said, wait a minute, it's cold again. So we're going to have to get the engineer out yet again and say, hey, that's 2 nights cold with a baby. Anyway. And also, of course, we were unable to charge up our batteries or anything, but we can do that now, so that's at least something. There's a series of locks here. There's 3, one after each other. We came through these last night. We had a fantastic day doing locks. I think we did about 8 locks yesterday, in fact, and then there were 7 very close to each other, and the last 3 were these 3 that went in a chain. I don't know what the official term is, but they sort of go one, then the next, and then the next. So you open one gate, you get yourself into the lock, and then whilst that was lowering water, I ran ahead to prepare the second lock, get that gate open, so that when Julia, who was driving, could come straight through into the next lock. I'd go back, close up that lock, make sure all the paddles are down, and then as I getting that lock lowered, because we were all on a slope, these each were going down, I'd go to the next one and so on. Luckily I had walked ahead just to check to see if there was anybody else wanting to come up. Because they're so close, there's so little room to actually pass. In fact, here is the only place between between number 2 and number 3 that you could actually pass, especially in our boat, which is so long. Anyway, it's time to. I've got up early because I wanted to get the red of the sky, but Julia's in the cabin and she's sorting out Joe, so I'm going to go back and get the breakfast on. Another day starts in our adventures. What could possibly happen today? very lucky on that one. We had some help. Someone else is coming up the locks, so they've actually prepared the third lock for us, which is handy. And the ladies relieved me of the duty of looking after the good morning of Joe. So now we can get through the third. We were doing this all day yesterday. We had 7 of them, so we were plunged in at the deep end. It was great. We loved it. So I think more talks about a potential boat. I know everybody said don't do it, it's a money pit. But hey, it's our life. We've got friends who also live on a boat, and it's good.
Gently does it.
That was blooming good. Well done, you.
Jubbly, thank you very much. That was a bit hard. Just dumped the gate, but that's all right. You can handle it.
We're clear. Thank you very much. This is bridge number 62 and it's called Chailey Beatty, but that's not how it's pronounced. Calibret, I think, is can you back under the bridge back. It's very, very peaceful today. We managed to get through that lock at the right time, I think. Somebody had opened it all for us, and then 2 people are trying to go back, so we judged it right, didn't we, Joe? The next task we've got to do is we've got to take on water. Okay? Good boy. Just taking on water now. Chatted to a very lovely couple who live on a boat, giving us tips, which has been nice, and also working out where to get some more supplies, because we're running out of coffee and tea and all the important things. And I think our tank is nearly full up, which is great. And hopefully we'll get the engineer over a bit later on to try and sort this heating out.
Flop. A flop.
Having a good walk.
Yeah, that was nice. It's the first time he's just walked alongside me properly without me going, come on now, come on, this way, come on. Hey? Nice. You bruiser.
Yes, one more lock, and then just before the other lock, I think it is.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's Stratford.
Yes.
And we had some hints and tips about things to do and how to look after your own boat,
Yes.
which we're keeping to ourselves for when we possibly buy one. I say we.
It's a royal we.
Yes.
He does this a lot.
I know.
This
It's
is
like
what confuses people.
the company boat. It would have to be the company boat,
Yeah, the
wouldn't
bold
it?
explorer boat.
Yes. Something like that.
It's a bit like that.
Yeah. We just need some more patrons and more subs and all of those things.
The things we do to entertain a little one, huh?
Yes. Well, you're doing it brilliantly.
Thanks.
Yeah. Although using him as a fender on the boat, I don't think that was a good idea. We are turning this amazingly huge vehicle, I say we, Julia's doing it, I'm holding the baby, around just by the Premier Inn, just before Stratford Upon Avon. We've decided not to go right into the basin for reasons which I'll go into a bit later. This is not easy with the size of boat that we have, as you can imagine, hopefully you can imagine. A little update on the situation. We met the engineer here, his name's Rob, very nice bloke, on his day off actually, and he has basically put in new batteries. I mean, he's rebuilt the boat effectively. We went off to Tesco's, bought a whole load of food. Oh look, yeah, look at that, Joe. So that's been a bit of a relaxation for us. Now we've got heating, everything seems to be fine and in our favour, despite a couple of people on YouTube when our update saying, oh, give up, it's obviously the fates, you shouldn't do it. You know, we're no quitters. And oh, bless you. And I have to say, when we mentioned that to Rob, he just rolled his eyes. Anyway, Julia is doing a grand job. It's not easy. We haven't turned a boat round, and if we don't do it here, I'm not quite sure where we would do it. Oh, hello. We meet in the bank. Oh no, look at them all. Aren't they lovely? You okay?
Now we got it.
Not easy, big boat like this.
No, well I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Sorry, I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but that was tricky. Confidence. I knew I was going to do it. I know I'm going to do it. She says.
So, shall I get the sandwiches out?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. We nearly done it. This woman is a genius. I don't think I could have done it.
I don't think I'd go so far as to say genius, but and I know full well that Rob, the engineer, the boatyard man, I know he'd have done it with far more finesse and
yeah, but
with far more ease. But he's had 35 years of experience.
And he runs up and down here all the time, rescuing damsels in distress.
What, you?
Yeah, that's it. I wish I'd put my golden locks on. Look, there we are. How about that?
How about it?
Is that supposed to happen?
Well, it was gonna happen, whether it was supposed to or not. Whew.
Are we mooring here for the night then? Is that the idea?
Might have to.
I know you like your trees, Julia.
Oh, it's an ash.
Yeah.
I think.
I wonder if I should go and push the nose off, or do you reckon we're all right?
This here leaf litter is the damage from the boat dragging me back, well okay, me dragging myself backwards through the hedge at the side of the canal at the winding hole. So we got some ash type thing, I think, and some buddleia, and I'm sure there's some, hawthorn leaves. Got spiked a bit. But we did all right. We did it. We're now moored up. But yeah, I mean, this could have been a lot worse. I could have ended up having to snap some saplings to get out of there. Yeah, I can't do that. No. So I fought hard to save them and not lose the tiller.
Do you know, I can't keep up with how many times. Yesterday afternoon the engineer came, fixed it, then it went off. We just had to stop. We're taking on a little bit more water because we've got a bit of a trek ahead of us.
Yeah, we're sinking again. Going up's not quite as easy as going down.